Starting an online business. The dream. Work in your PJs, set your own hours, and technically being able to work from the beach in Bali. But actually kind of usually working from home on the kitchen bench with the fridge within reach. But before you go full boss babe mode, let's talk about legal documents. I know, legal stuff can feel like the eat your veggies part of business ownership. Important, but not nearly as fun as dessert. But these documents are what stand between you and a legal headache so big you'll need serious Panadol. So today we're covering the essential legal documents you must have to protect your business, your bank account, and your sanity. Let's go. First up, terms and conditions. This is your business's rule book. It's like a here's how we do things around here document. If you're selling products, your terms and conditions might include things like what customers can and can't do, how payments, shipping, refunds, and cancellations work. When it comes to refunds, Australian consumer law has rules, so make sure yours comply with the law. Otherwise, you could be forced to give refunds even when you don't want to. If you offer services like coaching, consulting, design, copywriting, any services, your contract is going to want to include things like payment terms, so you don't get ghosted on invoices, the scope of work, so clients don't keep adding just one more thing, and cancellation policies, because life happens, but your time still matters. Liability protection. So you're not suddenly responsible for someone else's bad life choices. Having no contract is chaos waiting to happen. It's way easier to prevent problems than to fix them later. Think of these terms, like your client or customer terms, as the house rules at the Airbnb. You wouldn't rent out your place without one, right? So don't run your business without rules either. Ideally, you get a lawyer to draft them and customize them specifically for your business so they can properly protect you. Next up, a privacy policy. In the world of online business, data isn't just important, it's gold. And just like gold, it needs to be protected. That's where that policy comes in. Think of it as a legal seatbelt that keeps your business compliant and your customers' trust intact. If your business collects any personal information, email addresses, payment details, customer names, or even sneaky little tracking cookies, you absolutely must have a privacy policy. Your privacy policy should clearly explain what data you collect, like names, emails, credit card details. Be upfront how you store and protect it. So is it encrypted, stored securely, protected from cyber gremlins? Hope so. Who you share it with, if anyone. Do you sell it? Share it with third parties? Or is it locked up tighter than your grandma's secret recipes? And why do you collect it? Are you using customer info to improve your services, personalized marketing, or just because it seemed like a good idea at the time? Probably shouldn't be that last one. How customers can access or update their data. Can they request a copy of their data, ask for correction, demand it be deleted in a moment? It should also include how you handle complaints and disputes. If someone's worried about how you're using their data, who can they contact? Spoiler, it should be you, not their lawyer. And how long do you keep that data? Do you hold on to customer records forever, or do they get deleted after a set period? Then what happens if there's a data breach? No one wants to think about it, but if personal data is compromised, your policy should outline what steps you'll take to fix it and notify affected users. That's not all. Privacy laws change, and different rules apply depending on where your customers are. If you operate in Australia, for example, the Privacy Act and the Australian privacy principles might apply. If you've got customers in the EU, the GDPR is a whole other ballgame. So long story short, if you collect personal data, you want to have a privacy policy. It needs to be crystal clear, legally sound, and actually followed. No one likes a mystery when it comes to their data, except maybe in crime novels. Now, moving on. Seen one of those, this is not legal advice, disclaimers plastered on a website. That's a website disclaimer, and it's there for good reason. If your website gives any kind of advice, you need one. Bloggers? Good idea. Business coaches? Yeah. Lawyers? Absolutely. Fitness trainers? Yeah. Financial advisors? Absolutely. No brainer. And nutritionists? You bet. Why? Because a website disclaimer sets boundaries between what you're offering, like general information, insights, education, and what it isn't, personalized, professional advice. Essentially, it says, hey, this info I'm sharing is for general purposes only. Don't sue me if it doesn't work out for your particular circumstances. I'm here to be helpful and educational, but I don't know your exact situation. I don't know how you'll apply this information or what decisions you'll make based on it. So a website disclaimer helps protect you from legal claims if someone misinterprets or misuses the information you provide. It's especially crucial if your business deals with any health, business, legal, financial, or lifestyle advice. One misunderstood blog post could lead to someone making a questionable decision. So you want it to be crystal clear that your content isn't meant as custom-tailored advice. Bottom line, if your website shares insights, opinions, or guidance, a website disclaimer is a good legal safety net. Now, if you're working with partners, freelancers, or developers, an NDA or non-disclosure agreement is your best friend. It keeps your ideas, strategies, and confidential business information exactly that, confidential. Why? Because nothing kills momentum or trust faster than someone taking a brilliant, world-changing idea and running off with it like a business bandit. An NDA ensures that your sensitive business info stays private, whether it's your marketing plans, your product designs, your secret sauce for success. An NDA stops others from spilling the beans. Everyone knows the rules. It sets clear expectations about what can and can't be shared, reducing the risk of any sort of accidental or intentional leaks. An NDA also ensures that you have legal recourse. So if someone breaches it, you have the option to take legal action. And no one wants to be on the other side of a well-drafted legal letter. NDAs are especially crucial if you're discussing a new business idea with potential investors or collaborators, you're outsourcing work to a developer, like designer or freelancer, or you're hiring employees who might have access to like some of your most important business relationships and knowledge. Bottom line, if you don't want your ideas ending up in someone else's business, make sure you've got an NDA or confidentiality agreement. Wow, that was a lot. But now you know exactly what legal documents you need to protect your business. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe for more business legal tips, and drop a comment below. What's your biggest legal worry when starting an online business? Let's chat.